here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, please welcome
and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Starting on the mound in this one, Andrew Abbott. Ready to go? Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
For Washington, the shortstop, number 5, C.J. Abrams.
And we're underway here in Cincinnati. That one fouled off. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 29.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. On the ground, could be 2. The flip, 1 and second, plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, please welcome
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today on the hill, Michael McGreevy. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Trey Turner. And the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's your 1. And he swings over the top there.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The 2-2. Just misses with that one. Here's a rocket out to left. Brings it in. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Brandon Lau, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And there's a ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 3-1 on the way. On a line out towards center. Scott takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. He goes down looking. We go to the bottom of the first. On the hill here today, Thomas Harrington. What do you have on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Did not go. The 1-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Bichette on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. There's a strike at the knees. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting third.
Here is Bryce Harper. Man at first, one away.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That's down and in. This one in the air center field. Cruz running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
What a stop. The flip, and very nicely done for the out. New inning getting started. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And that is out of play. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ryan Reynolds here. Now a rip into left center. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the landing. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Check on the runner. Out to center. Scott has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Back here in St. Louis, bottom half of inning number 2. Mason Wynn digs in now. Tap foul at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Base hit, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Berg. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control.
Runner on the go. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
One out, man at first. Digging in, J.J. Weatherholt. A little bit high. And that's ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Late with the swing there. The Cards with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And right back to the mound. Slings to first in time. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down.
No, that's a ball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Wynn on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Busch Stadium, on to the third inning. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 9th, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the third, no score. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back safely. The 1-0. Hammered, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Lau in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. No throw, safe at second. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Schwarber in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. This one kicks away from Herrera. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Check swing, he held up. Ball 2. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the sweeper misses. Fouled off left side. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. B-Ray coming to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Scott in his second season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022.
Nope, that's inside.
Late on that fastball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Runner at third, nobody out. Bobichette next up for the Cardinals. In the air, right field. Reynolds settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And it's 4-0. So no one on after the sac fly. Ivan Herrera will hit next. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This one in the air, right field. 2 away now. So here is Bryce Harper. Fly to center his first time.
Harper.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one hammered. Fair ball. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Hard on the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in St. Louis, leading off, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
McGreevy back to work. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next
Nick
for the
Gonzalez,
Third
the next
baseman,
Pirate to
Nick
hit.
Gonzalez.
1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That's a ball.
Foul ball. That one at the knees for a strike. On a line, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that
Runner on the go. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. That one lifted to left. Bader moving under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here's Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Walker moving under this one. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
Popped up. Lau gets under it. And there's one down. So here's Bader now.
struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Weatherholt.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Weatherholt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Struck him out swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ready now for the 5th inning. Lau at the plate.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Center field. Scott under it. 2 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 2. Broken bat, rolling to first. And it goes just foul. Ball 1 there. This one in the air, right field. And that one hops the wall. Here comes the throw. And he's got a double.
Up next for the Pirates.
So runner at second. Nick Riquet comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second.
High fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber ranges back, and that drops foul. 0-1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera. On the ground, out to short. On to O'Hearn. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Busch
Leading
Stadium,
off for
top
Pittsburgh,
6.
right fielder,
Ryan Reynolds now at the plate.
That's a ball.
Reynolds in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Popped foul out of play off to the right. That one the other way, and foul ball. That's ripped into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Nope. Ball 1.
Pickoff move to second,
Safe,
and he
he's good.
dives back in safely. Man at second.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just off the inside edge. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now here is O'Neal Cruz. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Reynolds at second. O'Hearn over at first, so 1 away. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground. Base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Up next for the Pirates.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Flying around third is Cruz. He'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. 1-1 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Great hands on that swing.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Fernandez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 out. And 1 in scoring position. Good job to fight that one off. That's inside. And to count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Walker should have this one. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Nolan Gorman digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz running hard to get it. And that's the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 8-1. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 3. Ground ball right side. It squirts through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 10-1. Up next for the Pirates, Ryan O'Hearn. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. time called now.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Yeah, the hits just keep on coming.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Nick Gonzalez. Gonzalez in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Nice grab. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader.
Ball inside.
Fastball for a strike. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Weather hole in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully,
Bader runs. Pitch inside. And the throw bounces. Tag out. Stays alive. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Scott stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 1-2 now. And they'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the Pirates leadoff man. Trey Turner. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Ball.
High fly ball out to left field. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He's trying for third. This one kicks away from Herrera. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
And the 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 11-2. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Way inside, gets out of the way. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Oh.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. That one ripped but foul. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it. This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard ground ball, base knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Brian Reynolds. Spin throw, that's one. And that's a double play. Wow. Base is empty after the double play. Ryan O'Hearn will hit next. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Cardinals. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Bo Bichette.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The 0-2. On the ground, right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Oh.
And foul ball. The Cardinals with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one for strike 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Reynolds takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one ripped left field. That ball's carrying. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss.
Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score. It's 14-3 now. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel.
Cam Sanders into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Mason Wynn. Comes up empty.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swings through it for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Harrington with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he